gonna do a video. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am crazygingerjeff, and this is CreativeCraft. We are on episode 6, and today we are building the Sahara Desert. Well, not quite. We're building the Pyramids of Giza, but we done a temple last video. But I don't like last video. Last video was actually quite pants. So let's try again, shall we? So here we are, back in the CreativeCraft world. If you do not know what this series is, it's a world where I build a bunch of different style of builds and stuff like that to give people like you inspiration for your own worlds. Or if you just like watching me build, you can. Last episode we built this Mayan temple. That video was pants. I don't recommend it, actually. I recommend all the other videos there, which should be in the playlist. I did do the terrain, I did record it, however, I forgot to switch what I was recording. So, unless you wanted to see my browser the whole time, yeah, this, I don't have that footage, but this is this is pretty much what it's gonna be. I'm gonna change the biome so then it doesn't rain and it looks like warmer. And then we're gonna build the pyramids. Think, bonk, bap, and then that's the biome set. But that doesn't really do much in terms of looks apart from stop it from raining. And if I place grass down, it'll look not nice. Well, not as nice. Oh, that's weird. You can hear like. Wait, what? Is that in general? Wait. Oh, it's like. Oh, you can hear like sand blowing. Oh, that's cool. I don't know what that's about. I don't know if it comes up on the video, but that was. Oh. Cool, I guess. Okay. I'm gonna actually plan out where I want each pyramid. Alright, so that's the general plan that I've got. So, if you look in images and stuff, there's 3 pyramids. There's big one, still big but smaller, still big but even smaller. From some photos, the biggest one looks smaller than the middle one because of perspective. And I am aware, fully aware, that the city would literally just be there. I can't remember the name of the city, but like, it's there, like literally across the road. But I'm not building a city, so for my world, it's in the middle of nowhere. So let's get building. We're gonna start off with like the small one because like it's just easier. What I am actually gonna do is I'm gonna not texture it at first, simply because I want to get like just the general like shape of the pyramids first, and then I'm gonna get like the shape, not the shape, the like texture going, because like obviously otherwise it's gonna look really bland, blended in, stuff like that. I know, like, what am I doing? Otherwise the pyramid, like, I know the pyramids in real life, they kind of do blend in because they've been in the desert for God knows how long. So, but like, I want my thing to look better. I mean, to be fair, Cubfan pulled it off in like season 7. I think, was it season 7 of Hermitcraft? I don't know, but he pulled it off. So why can't I? But yeah, so that's the small pyramid. Alright, that's that done. I think it looks slightly better now. I haven't done that because I kind of want it to be like a gold top. Maybe not like that. If I get like, hold on, would we be able to get away with like that? It works for me. Alright, next pyramid. Wow. So, here's the second pyramid done. Well, I say done, I've still got to do like stuff to it, but like, we got 2 pyramids. I also changed the top of this because I didn't think the gold doesn't look good. Okay, it doesn't look good. Just trust me on it. But yeah, so now it's time for the big one. Okay, that's now done. It's taken an entire Minecraft day. Wow, look at that. I love this world. Anyways, it's now done. It's it's like triple the size. It's like double the size of this one, triple the size of this one. Look at it though. That is sick. Now texturing wise, I might just get. Hold on, if I go into stairs, we can kind of see what blocks are gonna match. Endstone might and birch might. Alright, I'm gonna quickly texture these, and then I'm gonna do an interior for the big one. Because I'm gonna have some, like, you know, the booby traps, the tombs, and all that good stuff.
4 hours later.
Okay. So, I've now textured all the pyramids from afar, you know. It doesn't really look like I have. So still got, like, you know, that, you know, pyramid feel of just sand. But, you know, you get closer, it's got all this. If you're doing it, like, in your own world, put something like endstone bricks. If you're not at the end yet, or you don't want to go to the end, you know, use like birch stairs. Like it's more aggressive, but you can use it. And then like wrap that with the smooth sandstone because it blends it better. So it looks like worn patches on the pyramids. So like if I do like that, you can kind of see it a bit better. I don't know how well it comes up on YouTube because YouTube's weird sometimes. But yeah. So now I want to do like the entrance to the pyramid. Have we got? Okay, yeah, we got a 2 wide thing. Alright. So if we literally just do something like that, I'm actually going to. I'm aware this is already hollow, but I want to make it like perfectly hollow. So if I just go bink, bap, bop. Oh. There we go. So, alright, now that's hollowed out. I might. Hold on, I'm gonna do it from the corners actually. Bink, bop, bap. Alright. Now the pyramid's fully hollowed out. It looks weird though, doesn't it? With like where the sunlight's coming through. Alright. So, well, let's start off by building the actual entrance. So if we just get sand, stone, so we have like, you know, creeper stuff. Bump, bump. You know, something along those lines. It doesn't really matter too much. No, it doesn't. Yes, there you go. Something simple. Walls. If we just get that, and then get like a lantern. Bomp, bink, bank, bonk. bonk. Do that. Nice. Then if we get slabs, bing bang, like that. You know, boom. Simple entrance to the temple. All is good. Now, what do I want to do? Well, if we get a basic floor going, right? I want to start off with a maze with booby traps in the maze. So I'm gonna have like a crossroad here, but like I want it to be like high ceilings and stuff. So I'm going to fill out the floor. Bump. All right. Now the staircase is gonna be like there. So that's where you're gonna go down. So I'm going to make the maze off camera so that if you download the world, there's no spoilers to the maze. Alright, the maze is now done. I'm gonna get like a torch, like temporarily. It's done. You know, I'm not gonna show you anything about it, but yeah, let's move on to the downstairs. Alright, so this is the room I've made. It's not like the best looking thing in the world, but it's not supposed to be. But yeah, so what I want to do, for those who don't know, if you launch an arrow through fire, it actually makes it a flame tipped arrow. So I want to use that knowledge to make a cool thing. Then what I might do actually is do that, because that looks cool. Because I mean, like, look at that. That is, see, look, we've made it all look so much better already, and I've barely done anything. See, bada bing, bada boom. Right. Now what I want to do is I want to get a tripwire hook. Yeah, we're going basic. I'm not gonna go anything too crazy for this. You should be able to. It'll be a difficult little challenge, but yeah, I think it should be doable. I don't know. You can probably sprint through it anyways, and like not die. Oh, apparently it's dying outside. Hold on. Weather clear. Ah, there we go. See now, if we put a dispenser behind each of the flames. Yeah, alright, I got it. I'm smart. We're good. Alright. I now need to just repeat that for all of them. Alright. Now we have some fire traps. Well, it will be anyways. Because if I now go through and get arrows, and if I just do that, arrows. Wait, oh wait, how do you duplicate it? There we go. Yep. Go bump, bump, bump. See now I could be more evil and make them tipped arrows, but yeah. I want to see if they actually set on fire. Because I think they do. They do. That's cool. So that's one room done. Now we progress down to the next level. Okay, this is now going to be that. So, I want one of those, like, you know those rooms where you don't know what pressure plates do what? So you kind of just have to chance it. I want to do that. There's not really a puzzle, it's just, you know, you're taking a chance. So obviously I'm not going to show what the pattern is. You know, in case anyone wants to, you know, play the world. Alright, so here's the next room. But to prevent... Yeah, because, like, hold on. See, now, I know someone's going to try and be a clever clogs and try and cheese this. Because, like, you could just, like... You can go... Wait, can you not? Oh, you can't even... No, I can. You know, I don't need that then. Okay, so that's the room so far. I'm gonna get the dispensers, you know, set up and stuff. And then I think it's time for the tomb, because I don't want too much in here. But, like, I want enough, you know? Yeah. I know what I mean. Alright, now I've loaded up all of the dispensers. That is deadly. That is, yeah, I need to pick those up. So if you do download the world, good luck. You know, you're going through, you know, quite a lot here. But I'm not gonna, like, load up the temple too much. So now I'm going to make it descend down into the tomb. Pretty much. And I'll walk you through the building process of that. But I look at it's like, it's not difficult redstone actually. It's actually it's really quite simple. As the mustache man would say. So let's go build the tomb then. Alright. So here's where the tomb will be. I need to get some light in here because YouTube probably doesn't like it being this dark. Alright, this is where the tomb is going to be. So we're going to have, like, the casket here. Like that. I want it to do that. Right. Now if we get dark oak, we should be able to make, like, a casket type thing. Because if we get signs like that, boom, now we've got like a casket. Hold on. No, let's change that. That's not good. Wait, how do I want to do this? What if we just make like a golden slab like that, and then get like a skull? You know, that works. I don't... Yeah. Gold. You know, we fill the area with, like, riches and goblets and yeah, it's just stuff really. I'm not gonna go, like, all out on this. So, if I get, like, a lantern then. Not my best build. But, oh well. Now, before I wrap up this video, I really want to get some vegetation in because at the moment it's looking the most bland I think it's ever been. So I'm just gonna run around, do a bunch of cactuses and stuff, and then we'll go on to glamour shots.